So I'm back to Portugal and I am reconnecting with the majority of my fragrance collection. So in this video, I will be talking about 15 fragrances that I have missed dearly. Hi everyone, I'm Jolima. Welcome back to my channel Scented Moments where we discuss everything about fragrances. So if you are already a long subscriber of this channel, you know that this is my old setup here in Lisbon. And yes, I am back just for the holiday season, and then I will be returning to Vilnius, Lithuania, where I'm currently based in. But yes, I'm really happy to be back, home sweet home, after all. And yes, it's great to reconnect with all my fragrances here that I have. I mean, here I have the majority of my perfumes. And so I will talk about 15 fragrances that I missed a lot. So without further ado and with no specific order, let's get started. And the first one, it's from the house of Puredistance, and it is Puredistance M. Guys, this is a masterpiece of a fragrance, discontinued, unfortunately. Now, here it says that this was created by Xerjoff, and this one actually, it's like an homage to Hermes Bellamy, and I just love this one. This is a very spicy, incensey, dark, leathery type of fragrance. So elegant, so refined. This is really one of those fragrances that are expensive and smell expensive. Now, unfortunately, this is discontinued. Now you have a new MV2K, I think it's something like that. And that one was created by Antoine Lee, but it's very different from Puredistance M. It's not bad, actually. It's more of a dry, woodsy leather. But I think this one is superior in my opinion. So yeah, Puredistance M, amazing, amazing fragrance that I missed a lot. And the next fragrance from House of Xerjoff. Now, from Xerjoff, I could have mentioned so many fragrances. I have over 30 fragrances from Xerjoff. All of them, or 99% of them, were I bought myself. And I have just 4 fragrances in Vilnius, so I have the majority of my collection here. So I couldn't mention really all of them, to be fair, but I will mention this one specifically. I mean, it's amazing. It's one of the best releases from Xerjoff in recent years, and this one is Iommi. And this is like a patchouli with sweet dried fruits, and it's just stunning. A bit of incense, bit spices. It's just to die for. I love this one. It's also a bit boozy as well. Now this year Xerjoff released a flanker called Iommi is Defied, which is a very dry, less sweet type of a fragrance, and it's okay, but I actually do prefer the original. I think it has more complexity and it's more addicting. So yes, I absolutely love this one. One of the best releases from Xerjoff in recent years is Iommi. The next fragrance from the house of Guerlain. Now, also Guerlain, it's another brand that I have many fragrances, and the majority of them are here, especially from this line, from the Les Absolue d'Orient collection. And this one specifically, it is Encens Mythique. A masterpiece of a fragrance. This was the first fragrance that I bought from this line, and actually I paid full retail, and this was already like many moons ago. So Encens Mythique, and I actually did try also the previous Encens Mythique bottle, and it smells the same. Now I do believe that this one now is discontinued. Guerlain reshaped this line, and now it's part of the Aqua Allegoria collection, and I think they kind of also renamed like Les Absolue d'Allegoria, something like that. I think they also renamed the line, which Guerlain, it's very infamous to do that. And yeah, with that, I think this one got discontinued, unfortunately. And I do believe that Bois Mystérieux as well. Basically, the 2 best of this line were discontinued. Like, I mean, it's always the case. And this one is the best ambergris note that I ever smelled. A natural smelling, buttery, salty ambergris with aldehydes that gives a very fresh, fizzy feel, and rose that gives a touch of elegance. I just adore this one. One of my all-time favorite fragrances that I missed a lot is Encens Mythique by Guerlain. The next fragrance, it's a classic, released, I think it was in 95, from the house of Mugler. It's A Men, the original. Now, here again, I could have mentioned like the entire A Men line, which I have a few of them. I have Pure Malt, Pure Van, Pure Wood, Pure Tonka, I mean, Ultra Zest, you name it. I just don't have Pure Leather, and I also don't have the B Man, and I think there's another one that I don't have, but I have the majority of them, fortunately, which this line was completely axed since L'Oreal acquired Mugler, and L'Oreal really it's really the worst conglomerate in my opinion. So they completely butchered this line. They discontinued the entire line. I don't even know if this is still available. What I do know is that L'Oreal released a flanker of A Man called A Man Phantasm, which is absolutely horrid, horrible, horrible fragrance. I mean, for that, they just could have should have kept the original Mugler and the line, the rest of the flankers, to be honest. But well, it is what it is. But I really miss this line. I have a very soft spot for Mugler. I mean, they had a big impact on my fragrance journey back in 2016. And this one, the original, so it's all about this tar note, which is very, very divisive. A lot of people don't really like this tar note that you can smell here, definitely. You have the patchouli, you have the spices, you have this cacao, coffee, ambery. I mean, it's this fragrance is so dark and complex and daring. But yeah, and yes, it's not a fragrance that smells like of a natural, doesn't have a natural feel, but it's so amazing. I love this one, and I have great performance on my skin, at least. I mean, really, one of the best fragrances, especially from the 90s, and already one of the classics, one of the best classic fragrances out there. It's the original A Man by Mugler. Again, could have mentioned also the entire A Man line. The next fragrance from the house of Christian Dior, and this one is Fahrenheit Parfum. I love this one so, so much. This is all about vanilla, violets, and suede. It's so good. The vanilla in here, it's really the star of this fragrance, I would say. It has this boozy vanilla quality. It's really one of the best vanilla fragrances out there. And with the suede accord in the base, it's just to die for. Love, love this one. Great performance. Miss this one a lot. And I still have a few other Dior fragrances here, like Eau Sauvage, the original Eau Sauvage Parfum from the 2012. It's a 2012 version. And I have also Aqua Fahrenheit. So I have a few Dior and a couple of other Dior Homme flankers, Dior Homme Sport, Dior Homme Eau. That I also missed a lot. But yeah, I actually do not have any Dior Privé. I mean, I already thought about adding like Bois d'Argent, Ambre Nuit, but I mean, they don't smell as good as they once did. So I'm just not into the Dior Privé, to be honest. So yes, but this one I really, really missed. It's Fahrenheit Le Parfum. The next fragrance from House of Lalique. This one is Encre Noire à l'extrême. This is my favorite flanker of the Encre Noire line, although I have yet to try the most recent Indigo, which is very hard to find actually. And but yeah, this one is amazing. And Lalique, it's the best bang for your buck in terms of quality and price, especially in the online discounters. I mean, for 100 ml of this one you can purchase for less than 30 euros, and this is a stunning fragrance. This is really a high quality perfume. It's a reference in terms of vetiver, the entire Encre Noire line, but this one is more balsamic, more dry, less gothic when compared with the original Encre Noire, which I have. That one is more gothic, more inky, a bit more dark. This one is more balsamic. I think really the color of the liquid, I think really represents how this fragrance smells like. It's a bit more balsamic, slightly more benzoiny, and with a vetiver still very prominent in here. I just adore this one. This is just a stunning vetiver fragrance, but with much more depth and complexity than just like a regular vetiver fragrance. Really, a masterpiece of a fragrance and actually a masterpiece of a line, to be fair. The Encre Noire, the Encre Noire Sport, which I also have in this one. Again, still need to try Encre Noire Indigo, but yeah, I missed this one a lot. The next fragrance, this is from House of Serge Lutens, and actually I have my Serge Lutens collection here. I still didn't took with me to Lithuania. I don't have much, actually. I have like 5 or 6, and yeah, but this one, it's one of my all-time favorite fragrances in the end, overall, and it is Fille Anangi. Fille Anangi. I mean, this is Christmas tree in the bottle, literally, and lots of incense. This fragrance is a masterpiece. This is, again, incense and smells like you are under a pine tree, literally. For me, this is one of the best Christmas scents overall, and yeah, I'm really happy to smell this one again. Really just love this one. Currently, I mean, this, I think it will now come in the bell jars, because, so this was the original bottle, then they reshaped this one into the gratte-ciel bottles, like those dark, tall bottles, and now they discontinue those, and I think they will now put those fragrances in the bell jars. So I think this is not discontinued, but it will just change into now, again, a different bottle. But yeah, this is a masterpiece of a fragrance. Do not buy this for over 200 euros, 300. I mean, I already saw crazy pricing on these ones out there, especially in this bottle. It's not worth it, to be honest. But if you can find it for a decent price, just go for it. I think this is a fantastic masterpiece of a fragrance. Is Fille Anangi by Serge Lutens. The next fragrance that I missed a lot is from House of Hermes. And Hermes, I have also many fragrances, if not 30, almost 30 fragrances from Hermes. But this one was one of the most missed fragrances, and it's already a modern classic. It is Terre d'Hermes. And this is a Dior de Toilette. I also have the Parfum, which I love. I also have Dior Très Fraîche discontinued, Dior Givre. So yes, in the end, the entire Terre d'Hermes line I missed a lot. But I also missed the Eau de Merveille line, which I have, and a few others. So yes, but this one, it's a classic and smells amazing. It's all about this bitter orange, a bit peppery, with vetiver and isoe super. I mean, this is really a modern classic for a reason. A very elegant, refined, sophisticated fragrance that can also be a signature scent one. I mean, it's just stunning. So it's Terre d'Hermes, Eau de Toilette, but again, the entire line I really missed. The next fragrance from House of Chanel, Egoiste. Oh man, I love Egoiste and missed Egoiste a lot. And I also missed the Platinum Egoiste, which I have. The number 19 line, Monsieur, Anteos, the list goes on, which I still have them here. But this one is one that I really craved. And this is all about this carnation. It's so good. It has this carnation again, spices, sandalwood, rose. It's such a stunning fragrance. Very gentlemanly, very elegant, perfect for the cold weather. I think this one is great for the winter time. And I actually already did a review of Egoiste a long time ago, so check that video out if you have yet to. But yes, Egoiste, it's one of the best masculine leaning fragrances from Chanel. It's just stunning. The next fragrance from House of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Now I have 4 fragrances in total from this brand. I count to add a few more actually next year. And so I have 2 in Lithuania. I have Grand Soir and Nude Satin Mood. Here I have Aquavitae Forte and this one, Absolue pour le Soir, in the original bottle. Now it was this year re-released, Absolue pour le Soir, and now they have like a sticker here, and I think the cap is also different. Now people say that from the reviews that I've been watching, is that of course there is a difference, but it's not that significant as one could expect, which is good. I think it's good, but I definitely need to try the new version, and I really want to compare it with the old one. But I absolutely love the original Absolute pour le Soir. I mean, the best Francis Cochon fragrance from his brand. This is a pissy, animalic amber fragrance just to die for. I mean, it's not for everyone because of the PC animalic qualities, but if you are into that more daring, challenging amber fragrances, I think this is really a must try. Now, I do believe that the new version it's less animalic, but it's great that it's out there. And again, I believe that if you haven't tried this one, the original Absolute pour le Soir, I think, and if you are into these type of fragrances, I think you will love the current version. And you will not be crying over the original. Now, if you are familiarized with the original and you have the original, then of course you will notice a difference, and you will always prefer the original. I think it's how it works, our psychology. It's how it works. At least it's what I've been noticing throughout these years during in this hobby. But yeah, still open mind. I'm very open minded, and I definitely want to try the new version. But I definitely missed this masterpiece of a fragrance, Absolute pour le Soir by Maison Francis Coach. Next fragrance that I missed a lot is the best designer oud out there. It's from the house of Gucci, and it is Gucci Intense Oud. You see how much I already wore this. I mean, I have this one already for a few years now. I adore this one. This is a dark, incensey, balsamic fragrance. And the oud in here, I mean, I don't know. I doubt that it has really, I really doubt. But this definitely has like an woodsy accord that comes across as a oud, like a Western oud, easy to wear, easy to like type of oud. But it has like this intensity, this incense, balsamic spices that gives a lot of complexity and intensity to this fragrance overall, and it's amazing. I received so many great feedback when I was wearing this one. And back in the time, I was going to the office to the law firm when I was working, and I always receive compliments when wearing this one. Gucci Intense Oud, it's fantastic. Still currently the best designer oud fragrance out there. Now I have to try the new Polos Oud, which I already saw some people saying that it's the best designer oud currently, so I need to try that one. But until then, I still stand by the fact that this one is the best mainstream designer oud out there. It's Gucci Intense Oud. The next fragrance from the house of Andy Tower. Now, Andy Tower, another brand that I absolutely love, and I just took with me like 3 fragrances from Andy Tower: Coeur du Désert, Nexon, and Lone Star Memories. So I have here L'Air des Marocains, Sundowner, Lonesome Rider, which is discontinued, and I have another one that I'm missing, and this one, which is one of my all-time favorite rose fragrances, Fille, une rose de Kandahar. This is to die for. It's rose done to perfection, one of the most natural smelling rose fragrances out there, with tobacco, with some spices, with some vanilla. It's a masterpiece of a fragrance again. And I already did a review of this one again many moons ago, but it's one that I cherish a lot, that I will always have in my collection. And it's also one of the reasons why I love rose fragrances, because of this one. Fille, une rose de Kandahar. Man, I miss this one a lot from Andy Tower. The next fragrance, this is from house of Stephane Humbert Lucas. Now, another brand that I love, and I haven't talked about this fragrance for a while now. Now, I have the entire collection from this brand here in Lisbon. I have Mortal Skin, Black Gemstone, Panthea Iris. I mean, the list goes on. But this one, I believe this one is my favorite from this brand, and it is Hira. Look at this dark amber color. I mean, beautiful. This is, of course, an amber fragrance, but this is really a very resonant, also a bit animalic, dark, incensey type of amber. It's just so good. And I would say that there is like a touch of oud in here, like a medicinal type of oud. It's so good. Man. Aurea. It's really the best from this brand, and it's a fragrance that I missed a lot. Yes, Aurea from Stephane Humbert Lucas. But this brand overall, I've really missed. Soleil de Jeddah, another brand, another fragrance on this brand that I missed. But yes, Aurea, great woodsy, ambery, yet also a bit animalic type of perfume. The next fragrance, this is from House of Tom Ford, and it is the amazing Noir de Noir. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances from this private blend, Noir de Noir. And you see, I have a 250 ml, and it's already like here, the level. Now, I bought this one many moons ago again, and this was already a used bottle. So the bottle was used like here. So it was pretty much like 95% full. So I already wore like this. And I have also the travel atomizer. It came with this one. So Noir de Noir is already a classic. This is all about rose, chocolate, patchouli. It's a very decadent fragrance, but still mysterious and dark. Very Tom Ford-esque in my view. I absolutely love Noir de Noir, and I cherish this one a lot, and it's one that I really want to wear while I will be here. And I saved the best for last. This from the house of Profumum Roma. This one is Ambra Aurea. The best amber fragrance ever created. Ambra Aurea. It's my favorite amber of all time. I mean, if you follow this channel for a while, you know how much I love this one. This Profumum Roma, it's also my favorite brand overall. I have like just 3 fragrances from Profumum Roma in Vilnius. Dolce Pensieri, Neroli, and Tundra. So I have my other 17, 18 bottles of Profumum Roma here. And this one, of course, it's one of them. Ambra Aurea. I mean, it's so thick. It's a very thick, resinous, gooey, bit sweet amber with this salty ambergris in here, and it's just to die for. It's really a masterpiece of a fragrance. I mean, and it's again the best amber fragrance out there, and it's a fragrance that lasts for a very long time, and it's one that I will always cherish in my collection. Of course, it's Ambra Aurea by Profumum Roma, but again, I missed my entire Profumum Roma collection. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you are familiarized with any of these fragrances that I talked about. And if you find value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe, check out all the other fragrance content that I have available, and see you in the next one. Take care, guys.